Well, UB Blueprint is a student-led organization that encourages emerging designers and those interested in the fashion industry. And I'm joined now by students Brandon, Chris, Isabel, and Sadia to tell us more about their upcoming fashion show. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for joining me.
Hey, Chelsea, beautiful fit.
Thank you.
Fitting
so
for the
much.
conversation today.
Absolutely. I knew I had some fashionistas coming on the show, so I had to step it up. But let's talk more about UB Blueprint and what your mission is as an organization.
Yeah, so last time we came here, we came and we talked about, how we started, came and talked about our last show, came and talked about, the casting calls that were coming up. And I kind of want to give you a little brief on the things that we've been doing after that.
Okay.
So New Age Renaissance, we came on here and talked about that. It was an extremely successful show. And after New Age Renaissance, we've been able to create a community outside of Buffalo, but also kind of keep building on the community that we have here. Mm-hmm. So, over the summer, we spent a lot of time in New York, and, we've been able to collaborate with a lot of up-and-coming influencers in the area. And, we're starting up back in the semester, bringing UB Blueprint back officially as its own entity. Being able to, expand on, bringing UB students into the fashion industry, helping them connect to, the greater Buffalo area, and be able to bridge those connections. That's one of the main things that, ties into our mission, which is being able to foster that creative connection between UB students and the community through fashion.
I love it. Okay. So tell us more about what these connections are looking like with with the students and the people outside within the fashion industry.
I mean, not to sound like an echo, because Brandon kind of went over a lot of those points, but as far as the way they're manifesting in Western New York, at least, it's kind of city-based and a lot of town-based. So at least a lot of our members go to UB and attend UB, but we have other members who didn't go to UB or went to a different college campus around here, and that kind of breaks out into Buffalo, and then the town surrounding, and then Rochester, mm-hmm. and then Brandon mentioned New York City.
Yeah.
And it's mostly through dialogue, honestly. I will say a lot of our events are network based, so people just kind of chat and get to know each other, and oh, you go to this campus, oh, you go to this campus, oh, I'm from the city, me too. And I think that's on on its basis level, on its barest level, that's how they're kind of looking these connections. Yeah.
Well, tell us how your previous events went and how successful those were.
Yeah, so last year, our New Age Renaissance fashion show, we had about 500 people in attendance.
Wow.
And it was held at the Seneca One building in downtown Buffalo. It was amazing. People loved it. We also just held our Urban Elegance Gala back in January, which turned out absolutely amazing. We bring creatives of all different backgrounds, and we brought them together and created a safe space for them to come and create, honestly.
Okay. So let's talk about the show that you have coming up. What can you tell us about Alignment?
So this year's show is titled Alignment for two main reasons. One of them is we have the opportunity to have a kind of cool full circle moment. Back in 2024, one of Blueprint's debut fashion showcases was just a small component at an event in Center for the Arts, but again, just a small component of it. And this year we're able to go back and host our own show there in that space. The other reason we kind of wanted to call it Alignment was connecting the concept of goals and missions with the actions that are coming with them. And I think that lines up perfectly with this show by bringing fashion and community to UB.
I love it. Alrighty. Tell us more about what the show is going to look like and some of the designers involved.
Well, Chelsea, I can't tell you everything.
Okay.
I can't tell you everything just
Okay.
yet. We'll come back for that. But what I will say is it's definitely going to be an extremely beautiful show. Like Izzy said, we're taking it full circle. We're going right back to Center for the Arts in the atrium, where, when we were first invited, we were invited as a small component, and now we actually get to host the space and, have more control over, the vision. So, it's going to be a beautiful showing. We have a wonderful list of designers that are set for the event. We just got done with our casting calls a couple weeks ago, so, highest attended casting call so far.
Nice.
So, just keeping to build on that trajectory, keep building, and yeah, we'll come back and tell you a lot more about the designers that we have.
Well, tell us more about how UB has really supported you as an organization and fostered you as students to be able to continue to grow this organization.
Yeah, I mean, being able to be recognized as an organization, it gives you access to do so many different things. Being able to, book rooms, being able to, be able to use UB as its name alongside, whatever you're pushing as an organization. And, being able to do that, kind of giving us that first step to really be able to host these spaces, and not only that, but open a door that people like me, people in Buffalo didn't really think it was open before. We open that door and show people that, hey, UB is here, we're a community, and we're building on that, and might as well just come on and see what we're doing as well, and continue to build those connections. And we're extremely thankful for the platform that UB has given us. We're currently recognized by the Department of Art, so they've been giving us so much support, and along with alumni engagement and the Office of Inclusive Excellence, giving us financial support to help us put on these events.
When is alignment set to happen, and where can our viewers go for more information?
Alignment is set to take place April 4th. And it'll be at the Center for the Arts Atrium. And for more information, for more updates as we come along, we're launching our campaign next week, and ticket sales will be going live soon. So definitely, be on the lookout for that on our Instagram pages, UB Blueprint, and at Blueprint FO.
Alrighty, well, thank you so much for coming in. Good luck with the upcoming show. Viewers, you can learn more about UB Blueprint and their upcoming fashion show by connecting with them on social media or by contacting UB Blueprint at buffalo.edu. Thanks again for coming in.
Thank you,
Thanks for
Chelsea.
having us.